Hello, Jamie from Inky and Scrappy, sharing with you today a simple, no stamped image coloring card today. I am using the straight up rainbow strips from My Favorite Things. You could use just regular paper strips at about a 1/4 inch thick to do this. And then I just picked some colors that went well together, like in the same tonal family, I guess you could say. So I just did 2 ink blends. I think I have all of them, like later on in the video I show them, but I will have a still photo on my blog, and I will try to link or list all of the colors below. I'm just doing some really fast coloring here. I did cut this out on Express It cardstock because I knew I was going to do some Copic coloring on those pieces. But Nina Classic Crest Solar White Super Smooth would have worked just as good. I just had this sitting on my desk from my last card. So we will call this one 2 of 3 because the first one gave me the pieces to do this one. So there are all the colors that I used. And then I will start on the card. So I cut the card base from that pair close to my heart cardstock in the biggest square from Trinity stamps. And then I had used this one to color or to cut out the shaker element or the frame for my shaker element on my last card, which gave me these cutouts because I had already stamped and embossed on them. They had that iridescent raindrop to them. And I didn't want to throw them away because they were really pretty. And so I decided to make some more to use them. And so I'd played with a couple of different things. I could have done 3 in a sequence and done, something similar like die cut and put them on like my last one. But I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So I thought it'd be really pretty to put a rainbow in between the 2 of them. So I'm just going to lay the first one out here, and then to stack that rainbow together, I'm going to get out some Post-it tape to hold it together. You could put it straight down on your project with some glue, but this way I didn't know for sure if they were going to fit in there. I thought they were going to fit in there all the way together, but I wasn't positive. So I wanted to lay them out first and make sure that they were going to work as I intended them to. And if I would have started with the Post-it tape right away, this would have gone a lot faster. If only I could organize things that quickly, right? So I'm just putting them all together in order. This will make putting them on my project all at once a lot easier. And yes, that last one is purple, but I'm pretty sure I need to either change out the nib on my purple BV04 or just get a new one because it is not an okay thing. It's not the right color. So, and then I'm just going to add that bottom panel piece, and I'd used the previous die cut as my stencil, so I kind of knew where those pieces were going to go. And then these clouds are, I don't know where those dies came from. So those are random companies' cloud dies. And I cut them out on, they're like an iridescent white shimmery cardstock from envelopes.com. And then I'm just going to figure out how to place those on there. It was one of those days where you just drop everything and nothing goes exactly where you want it when you want it to go there. Yeah. Please tell me I'm not the only one that has days like that. I have days like that a lot. So I'm going in with my Gloober eraser to get up all those gluey pieces. It just kind of makes that shimmery cardstock dull, and so I wanted to get that glue off. I am adding in, so I had already done the sentiments on my last one. I had done them in 3 different color options, and this one happened to be the silver tinsel option. And so it just adds a little punch of silver sparkle. So when it rains, look for rainbows. And I will put that one down on the bottom. Sorry, that is off screen. And then to add, I decided my rainbow needed some glitz and glitter. And so I went with some sickles. I think this was rock candy sickles. And then I just kind of went with my finger and I smooshed it everywhere. I'm telling you, I had glitter everywhere. I did these all on Saturday, as well as the first one and the next one. And I had glitter everywhere. I still have glitter everywhere. I'm still finding it in my bathroom. It is what it is. So it is all glitzed and glimmered up, and then I'm going to go in and add some. I ended up doing some, I loved the little raindrop, or the little iridescent hearts from, I think they're from Jesse James Buttons, or whatever, Buttons Galore or more. But if the raindrops would have been the heart drops, I would have totally used them, but they weren't, and I didn't have any raindrops like that, so I am using some cave crystals from Trinity stamps to embellish my card because there wasn't quite enough glitz and glitter on here. And that is the front of the card. And I did go in with a sentiment stamp for the inside of the card as well. So there is the if you want rainbows, you have to put up with the rain, Dolly Parton. And so thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of my subscribers for subscribing. And if you aren't subscribed, please feel free to do so.